They're considering the Victor. Victor gonna get locked in, so is powerful mid laner here. We do have really heavily scaling mid laners on both sides, but Zeri, Lulu, tank jungler, over and never interacting with the Nami Lucian, you're winning that lane by a lot.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because you are the Zeri Lulu. Later on in the game, you're feeling fantastic. He's making a rotation towards mid now. Remember, breathless still has his flash, but now he's going to be shuffled back. And with Huhi ready to go here, I don't know if there's any way out for Vikla. A little bit more damage is all they needed. It's first blood over to Lulu.
You should call someone towards mid and look for that flash ulti, look for the kill, but they're going to go bot.
Oh, nicely done. Prince trying to get himself away there, but River wants to make the move. They won't be able to get enough damage to kill him just yet. Now Huhi's in danger. Remember, he already used his flash earlier. He's only got 100 HP in the mid lane brush, in the pixel brush. The Guardians are not going to let him have it for free. Looks like we're going to get a contest here. Stixay jumps over the wall. Spica has no flash, remember. Gory and Vikla going head-to-head as the Nami wave fires out. Gory's at about 20% HP. Got to be careful about that as Stixay is jumped on by Prince. Calling comes through, but River's going to body block most of it. FlyQuest.
Risky. When you're going up against Cassante, River's going to try to get an ejection and a steal. He does eject Spica, but can he actually get in and finish it? Let's see.
They got Huhi showing up, but Vikla's rotating down. It's FlyQuest with more men on the scene, and that means it's very difficult.
Yeah, and they're going to be on the Dragon here. Spica looking to finish it off, and there's no completed item on the other side. He went for tier 2 boots early. So Prince is at a really strong point. He's going to try to chunk down Huhi and set up for a dive. Can Spica go?
Oh, nicely done from Prince there. Going in and immediately sidestepping himself, as that's going to be FlyQuest picking up 2. But the response from Golden Guardian seeks something nice. The soldier gets him over the wall, and Gory gets the kill. Now Spica's going to try to get away, but it's a double kill back to the Emperor.
Really, really ramping up. We have Winston here. He already has 3 points in the E. So all of the additional damage, all of the additional slow that's coming through from that, plus the man damage down here, get that charge in. And it should be lights out for that turret. They do secure it, and they're going to use that to get the
not contest an objective, but I don't just want to see you sit on your hands while they take it. I want to see some sort of an attempt somewhere else. You can see River make
full tower going down on the bot side. It looks like Licorice should be able to finish it off on the Cassante. Does have the Sheen procs there, working away on that turret, will knock it down. So overall, I think still a good play here from Golden.
Honestly, I've been really impressed with Golden Guardians so far, responding to FlyQuest, especially for Gory here in his first game. And as soon as I say it, it's FlyQuest making it painfully obvious that the caster curse is real.
Licorice, so the fact that he's going towards this early Void Staff feels like he's building for that 1v1, looking to have that kill threat onto Cassante. And we'll see needed for impact there. So 2 item power spikes for both of these guys. The fight is going to go for quite a while, I would think. As you can see, Licorice go all out. He knows that Impact can just drain tank him through the damage of his tank form, so he's got to deploy the damage here. Sidesteps away from most of the 5-shot needle, and now he's continuing to try to fight him here with a Q3. Goes for the knockback. A little bit more damage might get it done, but Impact! Out! Play! Up a 2.5k gold lead. So I would say, they are extending enough of an advantage with this composition that they are really a threat here, but it's Impact now potentially caught out.
Impact getting swooped back into the rest of Golden Guardians. He will drop the shutdown over to Gory.
Did they go Baron?
I think that's exactly where they would want the money for Golden Guardians.
They're going to go Baron down Gory there, but Gory just shifts away from it. Going to stay safe very easily.
Jumps in and right back out, but now Spica has found his way towards Licorice. Going to try to trade with him here a little bit. Knows the Cassante is pretty much only magic resist. Licorice trying to deal with this guy, but he's got to be careful here. Needs the blast cone to try to get away, and he gets it.
Licorice up mid, trying to draw some pressure away from this Dragon Pit.
But it's Golden Guardians starting up the objective. A line of soldiers. Gory's trying to keep those positioned to keep FlyQuest away. Spica is wrapped around the back of the pit right now, ready to take the blast cone to join in and go for a smite steal. The soul can give so much power to these guys if they can steal it away and then force a team fight right after. Golden Guardians staying on top of it. There they go. There's your ejection. They knock the enemy AD carry away, and now they're ready to try to fight Impact using the
push mid and force a response. Both teams, I feel like, are handling the back and forth in this game really, really well.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch, but now let's see what Prince can get here with the culling. Oh my goodness, man. You saw only the last few bullets hitting him, but his health bar just evaporating, as will the health.
Tagging Huhi, and he is down very low. He had to base, so they say, all right, start it up again. We got to draw them in. We got to fight. We can't let this game get slow. And they're just trying to finish it. They're going to burst it down.
I think they're just going to get it. River can't get there in time. It's secured by FlyQuest. they lose.
Balloon this gold lead to where they're going to feel comfortable against the items that are starting to come in on the other side. We see 3 items for
Time that Baron is gone, they'll have a great setup for the Drake Soul as well.
absolutely well, and they have these
He'll step away as the pressure continues. 30 seconds left in the Baron, plus 2,500 gold right now for FlyQuest from taking that. Should get it up to about 3K here if they can finish off the last little bit of this tier 2. Prince jumps in to guarantee it. There you go, plus 3,300.
It can be very easy at times where you go into that ult, you try to scrap, and then all of a sudden you're getting chunked down, and now
The exhaust, critical there from Stixay to try to keep Puhi alive. But the needlework just sews him up a nice funeral suit. It's Impact taking him down. And Golden Guardians now have to deal with a 4. And this is literally what you said as the conditional for being able to play these short to mid-range AD carries in late game. Your angle's got to be correct. You always have to find those moments where you do have a DPS window that opens up, and Prince has been finding them time and again.
Baron, it is spotted by that blue orb. They can't give this up with the soul already taken. But are they too late? I think so.
I don't think they have a whole lot of choice left in it, Isaac. You're going to see River miss the Poppycopter, and now we got a problem as Gory's already dead with the culling over the wall, and Spica finishes it off. You're going to see Stixay grab one back onto Impact, but the man's going to need to do a whole lot more. FlyQuest grab their second with River being taken out. Stixay has to flash away. He fires back, but Prince fires forward. A double kill of an illusion. Licorice will stand his ground, but how long can he do it? He's all out, but Spica's just keeping him distracted. Remember, he's built for MR. Stone Plate active, keeping him alive a little bit longer. Black Cleaver's about to cut him to pieces, though. Spica just continuing the chase, going after this top laner, the Golden Guardians, while the rest of FlyQuest is in the base. It's a little Lulu versus all of FlyQuest, and Prince wants to pad his stats, puts a bullet right in his back, and he's on a killing spree. That will do it. It was a valiant game from the Golden Guardians. They put up a fight, but FlyQuest is just built different. They'll take the win 38 minutes in.
FlyQuest continues their rampage through the LcS. Stixay and Licorice, they felt, didn't have the pieces in the past around them to really, enable them to succeed. And now they feel that they do. Now they feel that they do have that strong surrounding cast, and they're
What do you think historically? ADCs that switch that way, so you have that laning knowledge work through. We're getting a little more contact, though. Kyoshik going in on River. Some response, but you've got the clone here to be able to escape.
Yeah, and Gory answering the roam from Harry. Harry's got to be careful because River and Hui are closer than his team. He's going to splash out or he's dead.
Collapsed upon and killed River.
Caitlyn and Varus here, this double-ranged bot lane wants to keep the push going. Licorice is really hurting for mana, though. Yes, he has a tier, but look where he is, and he's got no TP back. So even if he just gets chunked out, he's in trouble.
Yeah, getting frozen in place and stunned, and more blows his flash in the final moment. There is a ward here, currently getting swept out.
Yeah, there is potential for a 4v4 if Harry moves as well. Both ADs are staying bot, and Harry is cheating up towards topside, but Yoshik's going to engage his 3v4.
Poor JJ on the outskirts gets hooked onto Licorice, and some of them are falling. We've lost Licorice immediately off the bat. Pretty low for Gory as well, so Team Liquid pushing them off. River separated from the pack, and this is a Rift Herald over to Team Liquid.
Yeah, they had one less member when that fight started, but it just didn't even matter. Nice chain, though, from Gory.
Ooh, the Feather Storm in a response to try to go for the invulnerability, uses the heal as well, but it's not enough for JJ and Harry.
Didn't come, but definitely could have gone the other way had Golden Guardians been able to handle it a little bit better. But that being said, Licorice now massively behind on that top side, and Kyoshik is going to get right back up there. Nice sidestep, though.
Immediately collapsing upon Licorice. It feels like dropped over on the top side too, so action across the map as Golden Guardians make that cross-map play to take the objective for themselves here and get the first dragon.
Yeah, going to be able to get that first dragon for themselves, but it's going to be tough for Licorice to have much effect in this game whatsoever. He's now down 2K individually here, and it is so early on in this game. There's just nothing he's going to be able to do against someone in this 1v1. He's down 2 levels as well. It is really, really brutal. Things are going well, and when he gets the support of his team, he can open up leads unlike any other top laner in the league, and that's why he won MVP when he was here last time around with Cloud9.
And it does feel as though like we saw more attention from Kyoshik over towards that side than we saw from River. Oh, flash ward from Gory going for the ultimate from poor JJ to
side, but he knows he can't even get near summon. Kyoshik is coming. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Sejuani's here again, goes for the prison. Licorice always has to use flash, it feels like, every time it's back up. Can he joke it? Can he not?
There's the one top laner, here's the other top laner, right? Like, oh my god. That is pretty rough. You look at the top side, it's like there's not a single ward from Golden Guardians up there. There's nothing that they can do to actually look for that sword.
Starting it up, they're immediately on the objective, bringing it down to 50, and Golden Guardians say, we can't get that, so let's see if we can find Harry. Flashes over the wall and gets rid of it. Summit is here to respond, but River is going for the dive. Blue team for Team Liquid, they get the dragon, but the fight is still going. River in the center of them all gets knocked up, and ultimate coming from Core JJ for the additional blast down. Summit still strong with World Ender intact. Stun onto one, and Stixay is down. 2 eliminated for Golden Guardians. The CC's just too good. Yan going for the Feather Storm. Everyone at Golden Guardians backs up behind it, but it's not enough. Team Liquid set up Yan for the double.
But you're definitely squishier. It's harder to just be straight up drain tank, and that's one of the reasons that at least I have been seeing less Aatrox on this patch, because Omnivamp got taken off, and even on some of the other items it got changed from Omnivamp to just lifesteal. So 6-8 trying to kite back. Oh, nice side steps.
Oh, he's making it so far and throwing down that CC, hoping that Huhi can follow up. Does manage to do so with the Q, but Harry goes in. A slash onto Stixay. River cycling around, trying to spin his way through this one, but it's a double kill for the support in Huhi, and Summit retreats. Pioshik also looking to do the same, but the ace in the hole is going for the damage. Stuns on the way out, but Licorice has got one more to toss. But
looks like to be everything, and then they get pulled back into that tower. They start taking that turret aggro. Huhi shows up, who's quietly having what he was doing.
Huh. This is why, as Pioshik looks to close it, but there's so much mobility, actually uses the ultimate to try and get one kill onto Gory.
High lethality is really a lot of burst on some of these squishy characters if they do get tagged by that. You know, there's no armor on some. If Heal gets one good engage, I think, you know, these people are just gonna instantly die, right? Like, support Caitlyn is so squishy, but they're gonna look for a pick on Harry in the side lane.
Was looking for Gory, but there's a River in the jungle, and the punishment is good.
Yeah, and TL now just pushing in, clearing out all this vision that they can. Pioshik is getting hit a lot, but it doesn't really matter. He's not really taking any damage from this, and Licorice is just getting shoved back. They take down that tier 2. They've now cleared out a ton of the vision here, walking in with a lot of sweepers, a lot of pinks. River's got to get out of there as well.
Gory over the wall, knock up onto 2 from River, tries to go for the back line and a route onto Summit, but he's got his World Ender on lock. River about to die. River does die. It's a 1-for-1 trade. It was that first dragon that was taken by Golden Guardians, but Team Liquid has been stacking them after that. Gory subject again. Harry
is able to go right in and actually burst him down, and now TL feeling even more. Couple minutes here, extending their lead pretty massively.
Taking down their 6th turret of the game.
When your top laner just kind of got put so far behind so early, he's like a little bit more relevant in the game now, I will say. He's still down about half an item, but need eyes on where TL are before they can actually start fighting. They do spot Pioshik, so Licorice trying to push him out, but it is phase rush Sejuani, so he can easily walk out of there. And we're just kind of stuck in this window where they're going to go for an engage
River's
now.
Trying to find the opening, but Summit, he's winding up for it. Ace in the hole way downtown. It was Yan that was eliminated right off of the top and looking for the continuation onto Harry. River down low. The Core JJ backing up as well. Can they finish him off? Pioshik still nice and healthy, trying to go for Huhi. Attempting lockdown here, but Huhi so low too. There you go into stasis for Pioshik, but he's rejoined the rest of the team.
And then trying to escape out the back, but Pioshik coming in, finishing him off with Summit. We're right back to live, and Yan's able to flash out of there this time, or Gale Force, excuse me.
Oh yeah, here we go again. River on the outskirts, teleport coming in. Summit thrown on back with the Gragan.
The 2 rookies getting caught out a little bit there in mid, but now TL with that side brush control, and they're looking to pincer from multiple sides here.
They keep wanting to find those ambush opportunities. Summit collapsing upon River, but he has the retreat, a flash away from Licorice, and Harry has him in his sights. Caitlyn damage coming from downtown, and all of Team Liquid keep their eyes on Licorice before...
Minion wave, 1 jungle camp. You have the Warmogs as well on Pioshik, who's just constantly healing right back up with that, but River maybe catching a lazy recall on Harry.
Tries to respond with the answer. Harry, he's got too much on him. Caitlyn looking to finish it up, but River gets the kill credit. Pioshik wants to throw it downtown. Gory ends up falling. Yan with the credit on this one. All the while, a turret has fallen, but the root here onto Core JJ. Summit over the wall, slashes onto Huhi. He's looking for the squishiest member in Caitlyn and gets that prize that he was looking to end with.
You have to try. They're already so far behind. If you give the Baron over as well, There's no shot in this game, so they look for that steal.
Ooh.
Not gonna find it though.
Core JJ was laying in wait to hook Licorice as soon as he stepped up. And while a little bit of survivability for this top laner for Golden Guardians, going golden ain't gonna do it, even if you got golden in your name. Setting their sights on this Dragon Soul. With all the power they have accumulated thus far, and then some, finding any opportunities to be able to step past the lines that Team Liquid have created here.
I mean, their wave clear is pretty terrible at this point. It's just they just don't really have anyone that can actually knock down these waves. You can see Gory is struggling with that pressure. They can't actually clear out that bot wave. At the same time, they can't clear out mid wave either, pushing them back to the base. So 2 inhibitors are going to be cracked here. And you look up towards that top lane, and the top lane wave is already coming as well. That's been prepped. So this could be 3 straight inhibs here for TL.
Of minions just crashing into this base right now. It feels one of those slow drip drips. You get the stun, you get the hook, you get more. And Team Liquid, oh, they're having a hard time right now with, our Golden Guardians are having a hard time right now offsetting their onslaught. Just throwing clones out, throwing anything they can.
Here they go.
Going into the back line as much as they possibly can. River wanting to give his life, but Team Liquid, they just focus themselves onto one. The GA is popped. Summit collecting all of the eyes of the remainder of Golden Guardians. So they split it up, but River is the next to fall after Summit is at the hand of Golden Guardians. But Team Liquid right now, even when you have the one down on both sides, they have a little bit of the wave coming. They have a super coming down in the bot lane too. They go onto Hugi, they blast him down. They keep their eyes on the turret so that they can get towards this Nexus. Harry throwing down the gold just as a little bit more of a statement. But Golden Guardians, they do manage to clean up a bit. They've taken down 3 of Team Liquid here to offset, but Golden Guardians, they'll have another chance to try and make their stand. Pioshik is the first one to try and initiate and gets a little bit of a slap onto Gory. Some swinging around, Hugi going for the ult onto Pioshik, but he's got a lot of health at his disposal to keep on pushing through with the rest of the team. Harry focusing onto the turret, wants to maintain the objective focus, and while Licorice goes in to contest, the rest of them slap him down. It's a single kill in the favor of Team Liquid right now as they push the remainder of Golden Guardians into their fountain. They've got the supers doing the work for them on the Nexus. Team Liquid reversing their fate of week 1, a 2-0 for the week.